She smiled when she said it. That's what I remember most clearly, the smile, bright, confident, like she'd already won an argument I didn't know we were having. I'm inviting 200 people to the wedding. Your limit of 150 is ridiculous. I was standing in our kitchen, coffee mug halfway to my lips, steam rising between us. I didn't respond immediately. She took my silence as weakness. Daniel, be realistic. My side of the family alone is almost 100 people. Then there's my sorority sisters, my work friends, my yoga group. You can't expect me to cut people I actually care about just because you want some intimate gathering. Intimate gathering. We'd agreed on 150 together 3 months ago. But that was before I started noticing the charges, the secret Pinterest boards, the vendor calls she took in the other room. I set down my coffee. "You're right," I said quietly. "Let's make everyone happy." Her eyes lit up. She kissed my cheek and walked away humming. I waited until she left for work. Then I made a call. The wedding was 6 weeks away. 6 weeks since I'd proposed on that beach in Monterey, believing I'd found someone who valued partnership, compromise, mutual respect. But the woman planning this wedding wasn't my partner. She was something else entirely. It started small. The florist she hired without consulting me, $8,000 over budget. The photographer she absolutely needed, someone who charged triple what we'd discussed. Every time I questioned it, she had the same response. "It's our wedding, Daniel. Don't you want it to be perfect?" Our wedding, funded 90% by my savings. I'm a software architect. I make good money. She knows this. She's always known this. But when I checked our joint wedding account last week, I found something that turned my blood to ice. She'd opened a separate account in her name only and transferred $30,000 from our joint savings, money I'd contributed from a bonus, into it. The memo line read, "Wedding Emergency Fund." Emergency. I didn't confront her. I watched. I became a ghost in my own engagement. I smiled at the dinner table, nodded during her endless Pinterest presentations, laughed when her mother made jokes about how lucky I was. But at night, while she slept, I worked. I pulled bank statements, cross-referenced vendor contracts she'd signed without showing me, checked the dates, the amounts, the names. Then I found the group chat. She'd left her laptop open, just for a moment. I saw my name. I clicked. Amber, 200 people is perfect. He'll fold, he always does. Jessica, men are so easy to manipulate during weddings. Just cry a little. Mia, how much are you actually spending? Lisa, my fiancé, he thinks it's 40K total. It's closer to 95, but he won't know until after. What's he gonna do, divorce me? Amber, girl, you're a genius. I read that message 17 times, memorized every word. Then I closed the laptop, went back to bed, kissed her forehead, and began planning. I called the venue the next morning. "Hi, this is Daniel Mercer. I'd like to upgrade our wedding package." The coordinator sounded thrilled. "Wonderful. What did you have in mind?" "The 300-person ballroom, full premium package, and I'd like to make a change to the contract." "Of course." "I want the account under my name only, full financial and planning control." A pause. "Mr. Mercer, your fiancé is currently listed as the primary. I'm aware. I'm also the one paying. I'll send over the amended documents and a deposit today." "Understood." I hung up. Then I called every vendor she'd secretly hired, florist, photographer, cake designer, DJ. "Hi, this is Daniel Mercer. I'm calling to confirm access to our wedding account." Each time the same response. Ms. Harris is the only authorized contact. Perfect. I'd like to remove that authorization and place it solely under my name. I'll provide proof of payment. By noon, I owned every detail of our wedding. She had no idea. She tried to add her final guest list 3 days before the wedding. I was sitting in the living room when I heard her scream from the office. "What the fuck?" I didn't move. She stormed in, laptop in hand, face crimson. "Daniel, the venue. I can't access the account. None of the vendors are responding to me. What did you do?" I looked up slowly. "I upgraded." "You what?" "I upgraded. You were right. 150 was ridiculous, so I upgraded to 300. Plenty of room for everyone." Her eyes narrowed. "Then how can't I log in?" "Because I put everything under my name." Silence. "You what?" I stood, walked to the kitchen counter, pulled out a folder. Inside, printed bank statements, screenshots of her group chat, vendor invoices showing the real costs. I laid them in front of her, one by one. "You lied about the budget. You stole from our joint account. You planned to manipulate me, humiliate me, and trap me after the wedding." Her mouth opened. Nothing came out. "So I made it simple," I continued, voice flat. "The wedding is still happening, under my name, my control, my guest list. Daniel, you're not invited." Her face went white. "You can't." "I already did. Venues paid, vendors are locked, your name is removed from everything." She lunged for the folder. I pulled it back. "You wanted 200 people, Lisa? You'll get 0. I'm sending this to everyone you invited. Let them know who you really are." I called off the wedding 2 days later. Not because I forgave her, because I didn't need the performance. The group chat went viral among our social circle. Her sorority sisters stopped calling. Her mother left me a voicemail apologizing. Lisa sent 43 texts. I blocked her after the first. I'm in a new apartment now. Quiet, clean, mine. Sometimes I think about that smile she gave me in the kitchen, the confidence of someone who thought I'd never notice, never fight back, never win. I was right about one thing. Everyone is happy now, just not her.